Good morning, soul family. Welcome back to Soul Vibes Intuition. My name is Kate, and we are doing the Divine Feminine energy check-in for October 2020 today. It is a very in-depth spread. So I've already pulled all the tarot and the clarifiers. We will do the oracles together. This is going to be a long reading, so hang in there with me. It's a very in-depth look, but a very interesting outcome here, and super interesting. There's some comparisons because I did do a draw yesterday that I did not record. It was just kind of for me personally, but I had a lot of synchronicities with the draw today. Just checking in on the general energy, and I just thought it was really interesting. So I'm excited to post for this today, and I will be doing the same thing for Divine Masculine, and that will be up probably sometime tomorrow or Tuesday. Okay, so that one will be following. If you're interested in a personal reading, that's in the description box, and then don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how this is resonating for you guys, and let's dig in. Okay, so in your general energies for beginning of October, we have the Five of Swords in reverse, and we have the Four of Wands, okay? That is clarified by the Three of Swords in reverse. So definitely stepping out of a place of heartache, stepping out of a place of inner conflict, of still trying to define one's inner truth, okay? And stepping into a more lighthearted energy, raising your vibrations, filling your world a little bit with more, you're focusing more on joy and happiness. You're stepping out of these negative energies that have been holding you back. Over here in your past energy, you had the Eight of Swords and you had the Knight of Pentacles. And then, it was clarified by the Emperor and the Death in reverse. So you were definitely resisting a change to something that had you bound, something that had you feeling stuck. Okay, but I feel like you're coming out of that now, and that energy is letting up now. Okay, here in your near future energy, we pulled the King of Pentacles, Justice, and the Six of Swords. So you're finally standing in your truth. You could be dealing with a Libra, but you are moving towards abundance. You are moving towards truth. Okay, you are moving towards something that you're moving towards happiness. With this Four of Wands here, you're raising your vibration, and it's leading you, to this positive, abundant feeling. Okay, and with the Justice there, it's like you finally feel like everything's in place, like everything makes sense, like everything's balanced and equal, and whatever this shift is in your energy, it's going to bring in a lot of just positive vibes, just positivity into your world. You're changing your thinking pattern. Okay. Now up here in your near future outcome, so this is like over the next couple weeks, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Six of Cups, and we have Judgment. Okay, so Three of Wands, you are planning, all right, you are preparing, you are working on a creative project, you are taking the initial steps to get something off the ground and rolling. The Six of Cups, you're really working on an equal and balanced existence. You're working on one that looks like the world you want. If you look at the Six of Cups, it's like fairy tale land, if you guys can see that. Okay, it's like the bears in the forest, and like those childhood stories, but like having a fairy tale life, a life that looks like the way you want it to, like what you imagine, what you envision, like that's what you're working towards. You're working on creating this. And then we have the Judgment card. Okay, so it was meant to happen. Okay, and it's time that it happens. I'm hearing that's what the Judgment is. It's like finally, I feel like your spirit guides have been working overtime trying to put things into place for you. Okay, all right. So in the position of what is the purpose do all these energies play in feminine spiritual journey right now? Okay, we have Eight of Wands in reverse, and that is clarified by the High Priestess in reverse and the Six of Pentacles. So there was a need to bring a balance back into your life, and a need to bring you back into inner alignment, and to get you back in touch with your intuition. Okay, so the recent past events. Now I'm tapping into two collectives here. All right, one is a collective of twin flames that have been in union and are now in separation. Okay, the other collective I'm tapping into is twin flames that are not in union and are coming out of a karmic situation. Okay, so take all this how it resonates for you. All right, if you fit into one of those two groups, there's probably something here for you. Okay. So the group that I'm speaking, that I really feel like the group coming out of karmic was really needing to get back into alignment with their intuition, with their inner alignments, and then those coming out of separation too. You're refinding yourself, and there's a need here to do that, because when we get over here to what is my masculine needing from you, you'll see why. Okay. All right, so let's keep going. Let's see where these go. Oh, these go right here. Okay, yeah, your future energies. I never even got to the clarifiers for your near future. It's the Eight of Wands in reverse. So this was another synchronicity here in the inner alignment. So in the near future, you're going to be aligned internally. And why is all this happening? Because you need internal alignment. Okay, so there's a lot of confirmations in this reading. That's like one of like 4 or 5 you're going to see here in a few minutes. And then we had the Ten of Swords in reverse. So near future energy is you're really going to be stepping into a much happier, moving towards a much happier place with a lot less stress and a lot less worry. And a lot less burdens on your back. And part of it's because of your new perspective. Part of it's because you've been working so hard on raising your vibrations right now, and you're seeing that pay off in your world, which is really beautiful. You're watching your manifestation work, and that's always awesome when you can see it. Okay, so let's move into the current energies in the beginning of October here for Divine Masculine. All right, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Now this one's super interesting. 9 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Cups in reverse, so 999, okay, and we have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so Divine Masculine is struggling with self-worth. They are struggling with self-value. They are struggling with self-care. They are feeling misaligned. They are feeling lost. They are struggling in a lot of areas in their life. They are not feeling very passionate right now. They are just feeling very weighed down. Masculine is really struggling, and we should probably definitely look up the meaning of 999 for Divine Masculine's energy, because we got 3 9s in reverse here, so I believe there's some symbolic meaning to that I'm not aware of that we need to investigate. Now, moving up to what does my Divine Masculine need from me right now? What does Divine Masculine need from Divine Feminine? Okay. Here's where it gets interesting. Now, I told you, I think I mentioned, I did a poll yesterday on the twin flame energies. And yesterday, in the position of what does my masculine need from, what does masculine need from the feminine right now, came up mirroring cards, okay? Which is interesting because twin flames are mirrors, okay? And yesterday it was the Divine Masculine pulled the Magician in reverse, and when I clarified it, it was the Magician in the upright. Okay. Now today, I asked, what does Divine Masculine need from Divine Feminine? And out popped Queen of Swords and King of Swords in reverse. Mirrors. Again. They are lost. Divine Masculine is really feeling lost right now, and they are needing Divine Feminine to go ahead and make these first steps and do this planning and to lead the way. They are needing Divine Feminine to blaze the trail to happiness, because Divine Masculine is still struggling, and Divine Feminine, you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? But that is what they're needing from you right now. They're just needing you to continue that, to keep your vibrations high, and to be sending them that mirror image, like showing them, so when they look in the mirror, they know what to do. Okay. And then clarifying what does masculine need from feminine right now came out a lot of cards. I thought it was really interesting. Yet again, the Magician in reverse popped out. Okay, that came out yesterday as well. Along with it came the Hierophant and the Chariot, and yet again, the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands was up here in your new future outcome. So whatever you're doing, whatever your path you're on, feminine, you're doing the right thing. You're doing what your twin is needing from you right now. Okay, so the path that you're on is the right one. You are making movements in the right direction. With the Hierophant here, you're connecting with your spiritual truth and your spiritual mission, and you are you stopped working on. And if you haven't, this is part of what your divine masculine needs from you. Is stop manifesting the connection and start manifesting your spiritual connection and your self-love and all of those things. Stop focusing on connection. Stop trying to manifest this union and this. Don't obsess over that. That's what they need you to stop. Okay, and they need you to just stand in your truth and just be you. Just be Queen of Swords, and you're standing in your truth, firm and really leading and guiding and showing them the way with truth, with your truth. Okay. All right. So that is the info on the masculine and the spread. All right. Now we move back to the divine feminine on this side, and we have what should divine feminine's main focus be right now. Okay. And we pulled the Hierophant, the Star, and the Six of Cups. All right. Now, what was over here, and this is right here, what was needed from divine masculine right now is the Hierophant. Okay, what should divine feminine's main focus be? The Hierophant, your spiritual connection. Continue building your spiritual connection and understanding. Continue connecting with your spirit guides, because they are trying to lead you somewhere. And as I move up this side of the cards, you're going to see that. Okay, we have these three here for your what should your main focus be right now? Okay, we have the Star, spiritual connection. The stars are aligning for your spiritual path. Okay, we have the Six of Cups. Focus on giving and receiving love. Okay, focusing on making sure your heart chakra is open, that you are protecting your energy, but that you are open to, that you are keeping that energy of love flowing through you. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. That is clarified by the Temperance in reverse and the Strength in reverse. So inner strength and inner balance right now. Okay, that is your main focus. Inner strength, inner balance, reciprocating love, spiritual connection. Okay, now moving on to what message is divine feminine missing from your spirit guides right now. All right. They gave me a lot of cards today, so I'm trying to go through these here. All right, so we have the Chariot yet again show up for you. Two of Cups in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in the Moon in reverse. Okay, so what you are missing is the opportunities that they are trying to bring in, partnerships that they're trying to bring in, forward motion that they're trying to bring in. There's a lot here about opportunity that you're missing. Okay. And even if you look here, this was all clarified by the Seven of Cups. And if you look, it's like they're trying to point you in the right direction. They're pointing you towards something. Okay, so it's right. So that's why it's so important right now that you really tune in and pay attention to your guides and your spiritual connection, because they're super trying to talk to divine feminine right now and lead you in the right direction. Okay, it's like they're trying to get your attention, but I don't feel like you're passionate. You're passionate. I'm sorry. You're fully like standing in your truth yet. We have this Page of Swords in reverse. You're not quite speaking your full truth yet. But they're, that's what they're needing to move you into, and they're trying to help you move in that direction and show you how to do that and show you where you're supposed to be. Okay. It's like they're literally pointing, and they're just waiting for you to tune in and catch up to where they're trying to send you. Okay. I'm hearing a word, one of the cards for my Work Your Light Oracle deck. Right now, this it says, "Where are you being called to journey to?" Okay, and very much that feeling right now, and I won't be surprised if that doesn't pop out when we grab those. All right, your final outcome energy for October 2020, divine feminine, is going to be, get ready, Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, all right, the Two of Wands, and the Empress in reverse. Okay. Now, I wanted to, kind of clarify that. And basically what is going to happen is your outcome here is you're manifesting this new beginning. You are planning. You are looking at things from a new perspective. Okay. With the Empress in reverse, you've done a lot of inner work. Okay. Just a second. Sorry about that. You've broken a pattern of dependence on others, okay? And you're really breaking free and standing on your own 2 feet and finding your own balance in the world, and manifesting this new direction, a new beginning for yourself, which is exactly what your aim was. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, clarifying all this, this is inner self-love and self-worth, okay? You've done, in this next month, you're going to do an enormous amount of healing, is what I'm hearing. Okay, there's going to be an enormous shift in your healing. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you've already put in the work. Okay, that's what I'm hearing here. You've already put in this work, and by the end of this month, you're going to be seeing some very major changes manifesting in your 3D world because of the healing and work you're doing on your mindset and on your thinking patterns, and you're really working on getting out of a negative mindset. All right, let's go ahead and start pulling oracles, because we are going to be pulling several. Spirit, can I please get some goddess energy for Divine Feminine, October 2020? Goddess energy for Divine Feminine, please, October 2020. Goddess energy for Divine Feminine, October 2020. Goddess energy. Thank you, Spirit. All right, beautiful card. It says, White Shell Woman. I like that. White Shell Woman, also called Turquoise Woman and Abalone Woman, is sometimes said to be a younger version of Changing Woman. Ooh. White is the color of dawn and of the east. White Shell Woman, the creator and sustainer of life, created the Navajo people and sent them their home. As gifts, she gave them shells, which became corn and other food-bearing plants. She gave them the animals. She gave them the gifts of rain and beautiful flowers. With the sun, she is the mother of killer of enemies and child of the water, the dual protectors of the people from their enemies. A Navajo chant says, all things around me are restored in beauty. It is because of White Shell Woman that this is so, and it is because of her teachings that we can experience the exquisite harmony that comes from being alive on this beautiful earth. So I definitely feel like this is a general energy for you this next month. You're just going to be very grateful to the way your life is manifesting. You're going to be very grateful for the way your work is improving your life and your attitude, and you're just gonna see it in a lot of ways around you, and you're gonna have a new gratitude. You're gonna have a new gratitude for your life, and that new sense of gratitude is going to lead you. It's going to lead you and open up doors. I'm hearing. Okay, let's see here. Let's pull some shamanic healing cards. We're going to grab some areas of healing and focus for Divine Feminine. October 2020, Spirit, areas of hope, focus. I'm always trying to combine words. Focus and healing. That's how you know my brain is going too fast. All right. Areas of focus and healing for Divine Feminine, please, Spirit. October 2020. All right. We have stripping illusions. Anger. So a couple areas that Divine Feminine you're still struggling with is anger and stripping illusions. Now, put those into context of how your storyline plays out. If you are in separation right now and you've already been in union, or you are coming out of a karmic situation. You may be dealing with anger right now, okay? How can you turn that anger into an emotion that serves your highest good? Okay, that's what Spirit is wanting you to ask yourself. It's time to address the demon I'm hearing, okay? So there's something within you that needs to be healed or forgiven. I would suggest a chakra cleansing. Focus primarily on your sacral chakra and your solar plexus, okay, to help relieve anger issues and help clear out that kind of energy. All right, stripping illusions. Now, I believe this card is, here, the meaning for those coming out of karmic situation here, all right? You thought this person was your twin, okay? You really thought that this person was a twin, and then you were like, well, maybe they're just a soulmate, and now you're like, I don't know if they're anything. I think it was just a karmic, and it was just a lesson, and, I've learned my lessons, and now I need to continue pushing myself into mission. And for those in separation from union, the Stripping Illusions card is about looking in the mirror, and where were you an illusion about yourself? What did you not know and understand about yourself? And it's part of the reason you separated. It was the lack of understanding of yourself. Okay. Spirit, are there any other messages here for Divine Feminine, October 2020? Creativity. Okay. Creativity, they're saying. All right. So I do feel like for many Divine Feminines, the energy that this energy that you're stepping into, you're going to be taking on creative ventures, okay? For a lot of you, these plans that you're making are something creative, something that serves your highest good, something that brings you into your spiritual path and journey, okay? I'm feeling, for some, it's going to be some sort of like a spiritual endeavor, creative endeavor. I'm feeling for some, really going to be throwing themselves into artwork, music. I'm feeling music, just a lot of like creative energy. There's going to be some people putting themselves out in a way that you had not previously really put the energy into before, but it's like a talent that you have. And we have home. So home is going to be really important this next month, and I'm getting the warning here to make sure your home is in order, Divine Feminine. Make sure your bills are in order. Make sure that you are taking care of responsibilities. Make sure that you're paying attention to the people in your home. I'm getting a warning about the other energies in your home, like really protecting your energy this month and what you're trying to do, okay? Because you're going to be working very hard this month and making huge transformations, and there may be people in your near vicinity that may be blocks on your energy for creating and for manifesting, okay? So take that warning, Spirit. Are there any other messages here in the healing deck? Psychic development, yeah. So over this next month, that's another, as you transform, you're really going to be connecting better with your higher intuition and trusting your intuition, and connecting better with your spirit guides and understanding better your abilities and what you're supposed to be doing, okay? All right, that's it from that deck. We're going to grab 2 more decks here. Told y'all we were going to be here a while. I appreciate you hanging in with me, though. I hope this is all resonating for you guys. I feel like it really makes a lot of sense for Divine Feminine right now, and the energies that I was picking up. Divine, can I please get some messages here for Divine Feminine, October 2020, please? Messages for Divine Feminine, October 2020, please. This is the Work Your Light Oracle deck, Spirit. Okay, we have how can you mother yourself? So lots of self-love, lots of self-care. Okay. But as you're trying to raise your vibrations, what is going on today? as you're trying to raise your vibrations into a higher place, that self-care becomes even more important. In coming back to the anger card,